Dive into the depths of the Sacramento hip-hop underground. This is Subconscious 916 with M Theory.
Ladies and gentlemen and hip-hop fans all around the Sacramento area, welcome back to an all-new episode of Subconscious 916. I'm your host, M Theory, and we are back. It's been a hiatus of a few weeks since I've done a new show, and I was itching to do a new episode, so we are back on the air officially. We're still at a low wattage, so many of you may not be hearing us out there, unless you're in the Sacramento area. Outside of that, you may not be able to hear us, but I'll be putting this on the YouTube channel, of course. You can go to youtube.com/mtheory916 and hear all the past Subconscious 916 episodes. And also, since we have been on the air last, we've got a Facebook page, finally. So you can go like Subconscious 916 on Facebook. And that's facebook.com/subconscious916. Go ahead and hit like there. And you can see all the past episodes that we had up there and whatever else we got going on. Shows coming up. And I got a bunch of new music tonight. Some great stuff from local hip-hop music. 916 and surrounding areas. Plus, make sure you don't go anywhere. I've got an interview tonight with local MC named Burn. You guys don't want to miss that. And what I'd like to do now is get into the first song of the night. It comes to you from our good friends over at DLRN featuring Stevie Nader. This one's called Fear and Loathing. Enjoy. We'll be right back.
I'm feeling freer than a child of the 70s. Rolling 7 deep. In the pilot on autopilot, don't fall asleep. Out in Vegas, the voyage to sell the 7 seas. On a strip with some strippers looking to sow my seed. Or so it seems. I'm so Kareem. Hook, line, and sink. Now let's find a drink. I don't care what you pouring, just pour a cup for me. A couple demons I'm running from, a couple peace.
Nightlife, nightlife. Now watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down. Living that nightlife. Now watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down.
But I lost it from inside, the dark part of my brain. I felt our spirits just right, stay lucid and insane. Everything was beautiful and nothing ever hurt it all. No, nothing ever hurt it all. No, nothing ever.
Yeah, walking down this hotel lobby lonely. It's just me, my Jesus peace, and my members only. Condolences, but I'm feeling like I lost the old me. I mean, I changed, but for the better, man. So ahead of things, I had to let it rain. I mean, let it rule, then let it hang. Outgrew that role, outgrew that name. Fifth was a pawn, Sean is the king. So toast to the greatest makers, cause we made it. That to whoever formulated ideas about us, rooted in fucking hatred. It's nothing new to be underappreciated. Water under the bridge, poetry for a pen. Every saga begins, I'm making these meets end by beating these beats in. Not sure if I'll sink or swim as this bourbon is sinking in. It's finally making sense.
Now watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down. We're living that nightlife. Now watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down, watch it all fall down.
But I lost it from inside, the dark part of my brain. I felt our spirits just right.
one right there was DLRN with Stevie Nader. That's Fear and Loathing. I really dig that track. That's one of my favorites right there from last year. Now we are back on the air. Subconscious 916. You can hashtag us SUB916 on Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. You can follow me, M Theory, on all those places. You can pretty much just go to any of the social network places, social network sites. Type in MTHEORY916. That goes for YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those. You can go ahead and contact me there, get in contact with me. That's MTHEORY916, no dash in between the M and T. You can hit me up there. Alright, so let's get back into the music. We need some more hip-hop to keep this Friday night bumping. Let's get into this brand new track by the homeboy Cali Case. This is his first single off the album Complex Mystery. It's called Keep It Faded.
Tell you something about the age spot I'm in. I'm feeling way too old, like I can't fit in with friends. When I'm going straight off the bones, it's hitting bins. Baby, I'm just wound up, it's time to unspin. But I'm just way too in, my music like the pen. Got me locked up, but it's comfort I sit in. My studio will call me like, hey buddy, where you been? It's been a couple days, I just hope you don't forget. This shit hair dog, bad, this shit sick. Having more fun with computers, I'm a dick. And I can tell you I don't have a social tick. There's too much wit, got I'm dead. And when I'm talking to them, they ain't acting like I'm there. Cool on outside, inside swear. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe need to vent. But lately I feel like I just don't care. I ain't messing with anybody, messing with anybody, so you better keep it faded. Keep it faded. I ain't messing with anybody, messing with anybody, so you better keep it faded. Keep it faded. I ain't messing with anybody, messing with anybody, so you better keep it faded. Keep it faded. I ain't messing with anybody, messing with anybody, so you better keep it faded. Keep it faded. I don't care, it's hard enough to say, but it comes up anyway like Thorpe got a sour taste. Cause I do give a damn about the people I'm around, so simmer on down. You're getting worked up and overthinking to yourself. I think you need some help, quit this and how you felt. But that shit, notepad, don't talk back, write this shit down ASAP. I don't need another person trying to tell me how to act. When I'm mad, when I'm bad, when I'm sad, man, I just don't care. You can't tell me nothing, I promise, I'm okay. Made it this far, sure to see another day. Lure another sucker in the hand to feel my pain. 99 a day. Then I give them all the bird and tell them all to keep it faded. I ain't messing with anybody, messing with anybody, so you better keep it faded. Keep it faded. I ain't messing with anybody, messing with anybody, so you better keep it faded. Keep it faded. I ain't messing with anybody, messing with anybody, so you better keep it faded. Keep it faded. I ain't messing with anybody, messing with anybody, so you better keep it faded. Keep it faded. I ain't messing with anybody, messing with anybody, so you better keep it faded. Keep it faded. I ain't messing with anybody, messing with anybody, so you better keep it faded. Keep it faded. Messing with anybody, messing with anybody, so you better keep it faded. Keep it faded. Messing with anybody, messing with anybody, so you better keep it faded.
Yo, this is M. Born. You're now tuned into KJAY Subconscious 916 with my boy M. Theory. Yeah, soul food, let's go. M. Born. Forwards on the beat. Up rock audio. LTC. Yo, I hit you with that funky soul food. Hungry but I'm old school. Spitfire but so cool. Wisdom for your mind. Representing soul food. Humble but I'm boastful. Sickening with the vocals. Gifted with the rhymes. Sometimes I feel like I done really know you, but I can't break loose. She's anywhere I go to. She's always on my mind, so she's everywhere I roll through. Food for my soul, she's my chicken with some tofu. I hope you get this message that I wrote you, cause ever since we ended it, see, no one has come close to. And this is for the past, a toast for what used to be, for what we had when it was just you and me. So cold together, we were so close together, we were cooler than the breeze. Yeah, now she's gone away, and I never thought I'd see the day. Hey, so close together, we were so cold together, we were cooler than the breeze. Yeah, now she's gone away. Yeah, so we're moving on. Nothing lasts forever, guess we could get back together. Doesn't really hurt to try, but it never works the second time. Sequels never equal, people change, we can never be the same. I realize, see the skies, I wonder if I ever get the chance to fly. Spread my wings, live my dreams before I die. I pray to God to save my soul, save me from this pain I hold inside. See, I know I'm in your heart, but there's still a hole in mine. And I know when time heals, and I know one day I will let someone in, a lover, friend, maybe even love again. But in the meantime, in between rhymes, beats, and light, I'm hoping to inspire you so you can see the light shining. So close together, we were so cold together, we were cooler than the breeze. Now she's gone away, see, I never thought I'd see the day. Hey, so close together, we were so cold together, we were cooler than the breeze. Now you're gone away. Say no if I ask you if you love me, cause I know you do, you must be lying. Girl, I know you trust me. If I ask you if I love you, cause you know that I adore you, to the point where I ignore you, cause I'm scared I'll scare you off if I really bear it all. Would you love me even more, would you even care at all? And don't you say no if I ask you if you care. And cause I know that you be there, since Carmen used to love her, now we become a pair. And this crush turned to lust into a love affair. And don't you ever say no, no, don't ever say no. You say that you don't love me and you're lying if you say so. So close together, we were so cold together, she was cooler than the breeze. And now she's gone away, and just stay, yeah. So close together, we were so cold together, we were cooler than the breeze. And now she's gone away, see, I never thought I'd see the day, never thought I'd see the day. Hey, cooler than the breeze.
Alright, that last one right there was from MC Mborn and producer Dean Glover. They go together as Soul Food, and that's their song called Used to Be off their new album, First Course. Make sure you guys go pick that up. That's on iTunes and all those places now. And the good boy and the good friend Aaron Guzman did the album artwork for that, did all the photos and stuff and designs. So shout out to Aaron Guzman over at AaronGPhotography.com, and of course Mborn and Dean over at Soul Food and Uprock Audio. Alright, yeah, we are, I mean, it just feels good to be back and doing this again and putting out hip-hop from local artists over the airwaves. Hopefully you guys are tuned in and listening. I'm going to get back into the music now because I got to cram some of these songs in here so we can get that interview in with Burn that I did earlier in the week. Make sure you guys stick around for that. That's coming up here in a few. I got some more music on the way. This is Subconscious 916 on KJAY 1430 AM.
Tell Cairo I emerged data node in the frontal lobe swam through the stream of consciousness to explode into awareness of the young with the flick of the tongue, infiltrating the eardrums of those who listen with song. This experience is modeled, then it gets run for numbers, products with divisions and sums, and then it comes down to the lowest common denominator, which is one. Listen to the twist which will come next. The subtext, assuming substance with what you love gets co-opted, cooperate, corroded, no option, syntax surging through its synapse, flow lost in translation between neurons relaying statements from the brainstem to cortex to physical manifestation. Electrical signal surge coursing through nerves racing. The forces observed behind every simple word lacing to its very fabric at a quantum level. It spreads out like a shotgun and settles. Then I emerge from the mouth, tongue driven like hatred and gossip from stupid men and dumb women. Radiators, pressure waves, rippling air, tumbling like I trip down the stairs till I get near enough to infiltrate your ears, spiral down a winding canal, vibrate them membranes which provide the sounds. The tiny bones connected register resonance which your brain processes into separate elements. And clocks keep on ticking and God keeps on watching and I'll keep on living. My mind seeks, I'm driven. With Tommy the prison, it's time we envision sublime scenes we're given. These lines we've been spitting, arriving, we're hitting. Finally just sitting behind trees, I'm driven. You find me admitting, I found me a maiden. I'm clowning, I'm saying no frowning. Today's been astounding, so hating, so loudly is played when I probably relate when the cloudiest days went around and we stayed in. I go down, she gave in, it goes down like cave-ins. I get up like champs do. Give up the bamboo, we lick up the clam juice. We sing this up tampo, these this what I had you when this was my plan to give love to fam who lives up and stands through these mix up and bad moves and slip ups like shampoo. I grip just a sample of bliss, but I ran through niggas and this tampo. So this is my path through the listeners tattoo like prisoners and it's with visual patterns move. Doesn't only move forward in reality. The fact that we perceive it as linear is a fallacy. A fault of our perceptive faculties, tackling patterns that seem at extreme, even as they happen naturally. But we separated ourselves, speculated our wealth, miseducated our youth, denigrated their health. The market should buy and sold. We heartless, the cost of souls are conscious. We up and go, retarded, we lost control. We need to take a rest instead of risk. Cryptic writing inscribed inside crypts, Megadeth. Peace sells, but who's buying? The world needs a hero, but Iron Men must rust in peace during Nero's reign. The system is failed, tears, fearful pain, 99 ways to die. Here goes the end game, bicycles with bit frames. The motion's parabolic, the structure isn't stable, we're too scared to call it. As we see it, precariously on it, trying to creep in a collapse, whose inevitability is no secret. Now that's deep, kid, like the pit dug for a mass grave. Some die screaming, others quietly pass away. And that's okay, we all do what we must, our lives are brief. I define mankind, but what do you provide me? No idea, but like, yeah, I guess it's all in the game. When a man really grasps it, you call him insane. There is a loss with knowledge and gain, the bliss of ignorance, the solidity of mirages. But the benefit of embracing it is your world enlarges, it contracts, oscillating Big Bang. A fun fact to report like gun blasts. Run that one back and forth fast, cause it's mostly in one side, then out the other, so I'm ghostly.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that last one right there. That was Tel Cairo featuring Mike Jordan of Tribe of Levi. That's called Electro Knock. And coming up this Monday, May 5th at the Assembly Music Hall in downtown Sacramento, 1000 K Street, down there in Sacramento. The Tel Cairo will be opening for Jizza, the Genius, straight out of Wu-Tang Clan, coming to Sacramento May 5th on Monday. Tel Cairo opening up live for them, along with Augustus the Elephant and the Gatlin, so make sure you guys go get tickets there. I'm sure you can get tickets over at Dimple Records, and of course online through the Assembly or Ace of Spades box office. Alright, let's get back, actually, you know, we're not going to get back into music. What I'm going to do at this point in the show, since we are at about 20 minutes, is get into the interview I did with the Roseville MC Burn. So here it is, guys. Enjoy the interview I did with Burn. All right, I'm sitting here with my man Burn. What's up, Burn?
What's going on, man?
Man, not too bad. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Good, man. Thanks for coming on the show, sitting down and talk to me about what you're doing. Why don't you go ahead and start off telling people where you're from, what you're about, and how you got the name Burn.
All right. Well, it's actually a long story how I got the name Burn. It actually came from my original nickname. I actually inherited my dad's nickname. He coached in the NFL for like 30 years. So we moved all around the U.S. like my whole life pretty much.
Okay.
And ended up in Sacramento. That's where he wanted to retire at. That's where all his family is. Actually, both sides of my family, my mom's side too as well. Anyways, he always went by the nickname Bird. And, of course, because I'm like a split image of him, I pretty much inherited that nickname myself. And before my first show, this guy actually came up to me and was just like, he was like, why do you go by Bird? And I was like, that's always been my nickname, you know what I mean? Like, what is it to you? You know what I mean? Like, and he was just like, well, he was like, honestly, you should just go by Burn. And at the time, I was just thinking, whatever, it's right before my first performance, you know what I mean? There's time to change my name. Let's just scratch it off and turn it to Burn. That's hot. I like that.
Cool, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I went ahead and just changed it to Burn. And then later on, I just decided to change it to an acronym, you know what I mean? And I changed it to Be Yourself, Replicate None. You know,
okay, I like that.
And that's something that I always like. I enjoy seeing like in rap. You know, I like seeing people like be themselves. You know, like don't try to portray themselves to be anybody else. Like actually like be themselves. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's basically everything I stand for when I do music, and that's that's who I am.
That's dope. And when did you start becoming interested in like doing music or like even hip hop in general?
I actually started out by writing poetry. Believe it or not. And then it like started moving on into like spoken words type of stuff because I like watched what was it, Def Jam poetry,
the
Def
Poetry
Jam
Jam,
poetry
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah,
Definitely.
I used to watch that all the time, man. And I was like fascinated by that. And then I started doing it myself, and then eventually I just I said, man, might as well just try throwing it on a beat. And I'm not gonna lie, I was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all
terrible.
were when we first started. Yeah,
definitely.
Definitely. So that brings me to my next question. Actually, how has your music evolved from when you first started to where you are now?
Man, it's evolved a lot. Actually, I feel like with as time goes on, like styles can change every day. Almost, it's almost like dancing now. You know what I mean?
Sure,
like there's always something new coming out. There's always something, but basically, I mean, I've learned to like stray away from like trends and like fads and stuff like that, and just kind of like stay in my lane and just create art. You know what I mean? That's what I tend to focus on now, is just like the art of music. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always have to be just entertainment.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, my style, like, I mean, I've gotten just versatility. That's basically what I've gotten over the years of doing it. I've been at it for like about 8.5 years now, and like I'm pretty much able to do anything, honestly.
Nice.
Yeah.
So to someone who hasn't heard your music before, kind of describe your style, or what kind of beats you like usually like to like get down on.
I make a lot of songs for the women, man. You got to make songs for the ladies.
For sure.
And I'll usually do that on like R&B or like smooth like 808 type stuff, you know what I mean? And then I also do the aggressive, the more like upbeat, up tempo, like just raw type stuff. And then I also do the hip hop, I do everything, man.
That's cool, yeah.
I try to throw a mixture of every genre into what I do, you know what I mean? Just
really
try to
diverse,
branch out to everything.
That's cool. And who are some like producers that you've been working with lately, or like where you've been getting your beats?
I actually got a buddy out in the Bay, Sean Push Casey. I've been working with him like solely just doing like 3 different projects. He's actually producing my whole album,
nice.
Which is set to drop in August. And me and him just did an album. It's called The Exception. And it's got a couple of his buddies out from the Bay too as well. And he's actually a friend of I Am Sue's. And
that's right. Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that actually got me hooked up with him. And actually, I have Sue on my single for Authentic. And it's a big foot in the door, you know what I mean? Like he just he just signed a deal for Warner Brothers, and he's doing it right now, you know what I mean? He's I mean, a lot of people are saying he's saving the Bay.
Oh, there you go. Shout out then. Big time. Well, that brings me to, I guess, why don't we play one of your tracks and let my listeners hear what you kind of sound like? You want to get into one of those?
Yeah, let's definitely do that. Actually, I'm going to play my single with Sue. This is the basically the single for my album, Authentic Fever. It's going to be dropping in August, like I said. We're going to be shooting a video to it, so, you know, check it out. You guys are hearing it first.
All right, one more time. This is Burn featuring I Am Sue. What's it called again?
Authentic.
Authentic. Check it out.
Yes, we just walked through the door with a bad chick that pulled a new bra. In the VIP, guaranteed I leave with 2 more. Might need a U-Haul. Damn it, there's so many freaky females in the club. I leave with anything but all blue. Behind the velvet ropes, buckets of ice with 2 goose bottles. Chase it with whatever you like. Baby, the night is all yours. We gon' get swerved. And all them curves give me a reason to act a perv. Baby, make that body twerk. All up in the spandex. Lil' mama, make that booty pop like a Xanax. No need for antics, gimmicks or the games like Genuine. I wonder if there's any room in them jeans for me. If so, I need a first class ticket. And please, she know I got it, but I'm not tricking. Burn hot as Egyptian in the summertime. So the poker holding my rubber dealing, it was lost line. Reason why
I don't wear Louis, I ain't into that. I don't need a nigga to nut him on my back. You love me cause I'm hot like an arsonist. Better recognize ho, I'm authentic. I'm authentic. I'm authentic. Throwing racks in the bus, I done made it. I'm authentic. I'm authentic. Throwing racks in the club, I done made it.
It was me, P, and Givenchy, bumping A, Raw, and MJG. Said it's Heartbreak Gang, gamed up from the jump. Got a Chevron flow, more gas than the pump, cause it's 93 octane. Fill me up quick, if you ain't the bank teller, don't tell me. Now this shit mean nothing, not even a word. All you do is lie, it did not even occur. I'm probably on a plane, headed to a check. I get respect up in this game because I never go up for it. People say I'm from the bank, but I ain't with 6 G. In the road dreads and rock gold teeth. I'm blowing OG, my Jordan's OG. They think it's game over, we going OT. From the burbs to the block, from the block to the penthouse. If you ain't cutting, then you know you getting sent out.
I don't wear Louis, I ain't into that. I don't need a nut, man, nigga on my back. You love me cause I'm hot like an arsonist. Better recognize ho, I'm authentic. I'm authentic. I'm authentic. Throwing racks in the club, I done made it. I'm authentic. I'm authentic. Throwing racks in the bus, I done made it.
Now please, don't get me wrong, I think the Louis cool, but I'm authentic, original, far from usual. Me, I'm myself, I do it just to influence you to be a trendsetter yourself without the Louis shoes. Ain't gon' lie, may have made a mistake or two, ballin' hard, guilty as charged, like my credit card. It's not an issue of whether I can afford it, but I can be a thrift shop clothes, still get them on. I'm sorry, it's a habit, walking chick magnet, make a valedictorian graduate get ratchet. Mr. Burn and that boy Push gon' raise havoc. 2 veterans that peddle more medicine in your cabinet, little sicker than average. And as far as the groupies, I'm born to heartbreak like that gang and Sue B. Truthfully, you can pop tags, but understand these clothes don't make a man, cause you can't buy swag. I'm authentic.
I don't wear Louis, I ain't into that. I don't need another nigga name on my back. You love me cause I'm hot like an arsonist. Better recognize ho, I'm authentic. I'm authentic. I'm authentic. Throwing racks in the club, I done made it. I'm authentic. I'm authentic. Throwing racks in the club, I done made it.
Alright, I'm back with my man Burn.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's get into just like who are your major influences, or maybe even like a dream collabo you've always wanted to do, aside from I Am Sue, obviously, which is a cool deal.
It's funny. Some people are gonna agree with it, some people aren't, but honestly, I believe Eminem is hands down. You just what else can I say? He is hands down the best MC alive right now.
I agree with that statement.
It has to be. And he's always been that one dude that I wanted to do a song with, and honestly, it was like a dream of mine to be signed to Aftermath at one point.
Oh yeah,
you know, that's. But yeah, he's man, Eminem. There's no rapper like him.
Definitely. Is that? Are you influenced? Who else are you influeed by? Who else do you like listening
Nine.
to? Tech, obviously.
You know,
yeah.
Tech 9.
For sure. Shout out to Tech and Strange. That's dope.
I've actually been listening to a little bit of Lynch lately too, man. Ever since he signed with Strange, I don't know what it is about the sound, the extra sounds that he's got going on. I don't know if Tech is helping him produce his stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, his music is coming out pretty crisp.
Man. Definitely. He's doing his thing. So you said you have an album coming out. What was the title of that again?
Authentic Fever.
Authentic. Why don't you tell my listeners a little bit about that? What can they expect from that?
Basically, it's just like my debut. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna just get it out. I mean, like I've been doing mixtapes and stuff like that, and this is the first time I've actually done like a real project. You know, and it's all original material. It's just, you know, it comes from a real place. It's just, you know, I'm not going to get too deep on you. There's going to be definitely a whole bunch of clappers on them. Definitely a whole bunch of songs for the ladies. Like I said, you got to do songs for the females, man. That's just
right. There you go.
That's what you have to do. But it's not going to be too watered down. You know what I mean? I like to stay around.
You know, that's one thing that, you know, I've noticed from listening to your stuff, that you are very lyrical, and you put in the work to the rhymes, you know, regardless of the content, for sure. You know, and that's what I respect. Someone who's,
for sure,
doesn't matter what kind of, you know, hip hop you're doing. You're an MC. You're doing hip hop.
Absolutely,
definitely.
Yeah.
So I respect that for sure.
Definitely. Appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, that brings me to another question. What's your take on the current state of like hip hop and the industry and the music and I mean, all the way up from, you know, the highest, you know, Drake down to, you know, the super underground stuff?
Well, I mean, a lot of people like to say that hip hop is dead, and honestly, as long as people are making money, hip hop will never be dead. Think about it. I mean, if they're making money, they're doing something right. But as far as like looking at it in the art form, like I do, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Definitely that part of it is kind of dying. It's only because people, like, they don't realize you can still please the commercial ear and not sell yourself out. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. You can still like find a happy medium between the two. You know what I mean? Almost like as if you took like underground hip hop and then mainstream, like just straight sugar, just you know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
That gummy bear soft, and just mix the two. I guarantee you, like, you'll find a sound that, you know, will reach both sides. You know what I'm saying? It'll please both parties.
I like that.
You know, so that's what I strive to do, basically, and that's what I try to do on this album. And the only reason I called it Authentic Fever is because the single is called Authentic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Fever, you know, just hot.
Definitely, yeah, exactly.
It burns in the building. You know what I'm
saying?
The temperature's rising.
Sure. I like it, man. That's cool.
But that's pretty much where I got the theme for the album. But yeah, it's pretty much just like it's just good music, man. That's just that's all I want to deliver. Is just good music.
That's dope. Yeah, that's what it's about, and that's what the show's about here.
Definitely.
But let's see. And then you've done a few music videos. You've got a couple more of those lined up coming up soon too.
Oh, definitely. Sue agreed to actually shoot the video to Authentic, and we're actually going to shoot that out in the Bay. We haven't decided where we're going to do it yet, but we've had some ideas floating around about having like the Coliseum, the Warrior Stadium, like in the background and stuff like that, and doing like a parking lot scene and, you know, all kinds of different stuff. We got ideas floating around, but we're not really sure what exactly we're going to do yet, because we might end up doing it in the club too. We just don't know. And then
right.
Yeah, and then we just got to get a date set in stone, basically, and then we're just gonna go out and do it.
Dope, cool.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, why don't we get into one more of your tracks and give them another heater? What do you want to play next?
I think I'm gonna give them one off of my mixtape. Yeah. I actually don't. All right, so the song that I want to get into now is it's actually one of the songs off the mixtape. It was one of the hottest songs that came out in 2013. It's actually Wale's Bad. Yes, ladies, I did a remix to that, and I want you to listen close, because your boy killed it.
There you go.
Monogamy, or whatever you call it, I'm starting to think ain't for everybody. Most of us is rushing into it anyway, you know what I'm saying? You ain't rushing for love, and I ain't up here to judge, so let's neglect the what ifs and make it do what it does. Let's get it.
Well said, Wale. Lucianus.
Easy, baby. I never made love, no, I never did. But I sure know how to like all three. Bad girl, but I'll be bad to you.
I never made love, no, I never did. Would've shown no heart.
Now you say that you bad, but what they gotta do with me? Perhaps that may be the reason that influenced me to make me wanna ask how you fit all that in them jeans. Up at the bar buying drinks, sex on the beach, Tokyo teas. I know it's bittersweet, I'm only here for the week. Ain't searching for a wife, only looking for a freak that I can take with me up to the hotel suite and make the headboard squeak. If you know what I mean, it might sound bad, but it feels so right. We both got a pass, so let's focus on the night. Full moon, usually the wolf don't bite. You got me thinking that I met you in a past life. Running through your veins, only water with the ice. Swagger on attack, my you need some act right. Appreciate the warning, but you better worry about catching feelings before you ever think about hurting mine. Closed off, that's the way my heart was designed. To get beyond these walls, it'll be a long climb. To build true monogamy, it'll take a long time. For now, we can put this issue with the side. Let it ride, let me take away the stress on your mind. I can ease that pain. Sip champagne with a real boy, no Pinocchio, no strings. Mattress springs.
Baby, I never made love, no, I never did. Would've shown no heart if I go for you. Bad girl, I'll prove it to you. I can't promise that I'll be good to you, cause I have some issues I won't commit. No, not having it, but at least I can admit that I'll be bad, no, to you. Yeah, I'll be good in bed, but I'll be bad to you.
Now here we go again, it's the same old look. Different page, same chapter in the same book. Physical attraction don't go past looks. So how the hell you gonna steal my heart like a crook? Girl, you already should. So what you finna do about that? Burn swag, known to stop a woman dead in the tracks. You up on no shit, bad fact, but this hound been around. Baby, you could be the lady you're a tramp. Lay back, we can freak it to the headboard, crack. Yeah, I like it like that. Oh, you didn't know that B was a beast in the sack. Leave you with the bruised knees, weave coming up the tracks. Hit it once, you'll be feeling like it's crack. Have you sweating in your sleep every time you take naps. First it was all one stress of love attachment, and now you finna fall in love with me just for that. So I just throw my head back and I laugh. Every time a chick come at me with yip yap. It's only one night, we don't know if it'll last. Did you ever think tonight you might have met your match?
Baby, I never made love, no, I never did. Would've shown no I go for time. Bad girl, I'll prove it to you. I can't promise that I'll be good to you, cause I have some issues I won't commit. No, not having it, but at least I can admit that I'll be bad, no, to you. Yeah, I'll be good in bed, but I'll be bad to you.
Alright, I'm back with my man Burn. Burn, let's go ahead and close out the session. Why don't you tell my listeners what's next for Burn, what you got coming up as far as like releases and shows, and yeah, what you have planned for the future.
We're definitely going to be booking shows in the near future. All summer, I'm going to be trying to book shows everywhere from here to the Bay to Reno, Vegas. I'm working with some people out in Atlanta, so I'll be flying back and forth, trying to get some stuff established out there as well. Basically just trying to reach down every avenue I can. I've actually been doing a little bit of acting. Nice. Shout out to Ellamore Productions in Sacramento. My boy actually hooked me up with that. He's a director. He's got a sitcom coming out, and I'm actually going to be playing a part in that as well. It's called Turn Up.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's crazy because nobody's ever done sitcoms in Sac or based out of Northern California.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So this is the first time we'll actually have like a Northern California like sitcom. So
that's tight.
So we definitely got big things going on. But like I said, dates on shows, don't have them yet, but I'm going to be booking some shows in the near future. I just wanted to spend a little bit more time hibernating in the studio and finishing up my projects, and then I'm going to get out and just make you guys sick of me.
There you go. Hey, and is there any last shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Once again, shout out to Sean Push Casey. That's my boy, man. He's a real intelligent dude, man. He's definitely making this all possible right now. And man, shout out to M Theory, you know what I'm saying, for making this interview possible.
Yeah, man, thanks for doing it.
Yeah, definitely Subconscious Radio, you know what I'm saying. You're hearing these songs first, man. A lot of these songs haven't been released yet, you know what I mean? Exactly. So you're hearing it first. This is big right now, man. We're making history.
Exclusive.
Yep.
Cool. So once again, I want to thank Burn for coming on the show and sharing with my listeners what you do, and we'll talk to you next time, man. Good luck to you in the future, man.
For sure, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, peace. Welcome back to the show. That was the interview I did with Burn. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Checking out all the things he's doing. He's doing his thing out there right now, man. Big shout out to Burn, another fellow Roseville MC. And what we're going to do now is get back into the music, that straight Sacramento 916 hip-hop music. My good friends BP and Prada, who I am performing live with alongside Mighty Bush. Who else? Let's see. Say J, of course, the homeboy AT, and BP and Prada. That's going to be at the station here in Roseville. Doors open at 9 p.m. May 9th. That's a Friday night. It's 21 and up, $5 at the door. If you guys want to come see some cool hip-hop. In the meantime, I'm going to play a new track from BP and Prada off their brand new album, Wasted Talent. This one here is called Let It Ride. I enjoy this one. Hope you guys will too. Check it.
This jam has me flow, has me sipping my drink slow, reminiscing about the old days, waking up on the flow. Half them folks are sucking bottles like holes in the bottom of boats. It's a bad joke, no code, it's a cold world. But I got this together and I'm ready any weather. Like a sprinter, are you seeing what I'm writing? Like a printer, can't be burning bridges. It's a lonely time in the winter, chilling with my fam on Sundays, eating mama's dinner. I take the punches of life with a big bag of ice and stack my cash in my savings and watch my dish size. Now that's some grown man game. Before you complain, yo, ask you stop and take a look at your bad habits, bro. Mad at the system or the hand you were there like casinos. You could be great like Bambino, but you treat life like it's Uno. It ain't no game, you're lame, congesting the lane. So excuse me while I pass by, I'm doing my thing. While I say,
nothing's promised, so we enjoying our time. Gonna have so many memories when thinking about our prime. We ain't trying to make no enemies and get caught for no crimes. When it comes to living our lives, we gonna let it ride.
So let it ride, let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. When it comes to living our lives, we gonna let it ride, 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 let it ride.
So I'm finger flipping, confrontation, skinny dipping, conversations, rapping for no compensation, putting out these compilations. Thank God I got patience when it comes to making music. When it comes to all this other shit in life, I quickly lose it. Where the booze is, I'ma try to watch it with it, we can mentally avoid not a dish. Where the kush is, I'ma roll a couple up right now, we can smoke them in the bushes. Where the kush ends, I'ma take a nap. When I wake up, I'ma take a laugh. I got 3 bikes and a track and back, plus 1 girl and our strings attached like brat. I'ma let it ride, I never working no 9 to 5. My PIR right by my side, and I always seek, I don't never hide. I'm no funny guy, implement. None of them I think I got no big head. I'm wicked on the 1s and 2s. When it comes to shows, we rock the few. I shoot, I'm feeling blessed, and when I'm dead, I let my body rest. We want respect, I'm in the best, and I'm outside, not behind the desk.
I won't flex or act hard. You can find me in the backyard, smiling with a pocket full of pennies. Keep your black card. Nothing's promised, so we enjoying our time. Gonna have so many memories when thinking about our prime. We ain't trying to make no enemies or get caught for no crimes. When it comes to living our lives, we gonna let it ride.
So let it ride, let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. When it comes to living our lives, we gonna let it ride, 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 let it ride.
Nothing's promised, so we enjoying our time. Let it ride. Gonna have so many memories when thinking about a prime. Let it ride. We ain't trying to make no enemies or get caught for no crimes. Let it ride. When it comes to living our lives, we gonna let it ride. Let it ride. Nothing's promised, so we enjoying our time. Gonna have so many memories when thinking about our prime. We ain't trying to make no enemies or get caught for no crimes. When it comes to living our lives, we gonna let it ride.
So let it ride, let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. When it comes to living our lives, we gonna let it ride, 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 let it ride.
Let It Ride. That one right there was BP and Prada off their new album Wasted Talent. That one's called Let It Ride, one of my favorites off the record. If you guys missed it, we were in Roseville at the beginning of the month for the BP and Prada Wasted Talent album release party that I hosted and did a little set myself. Of course, Double B and Laces came down from Oregon to do a set. Task One was there to do a set. The Homeboy Native. Who else? Stevie Nader did a set. I Am Me. Shout out to all those guys doing their thing out here in the Sacramento Roseville hip hop scene. Also, I have another show coming up in June aside from the BP and Prada show out here at the station in Roseville. I'm also going to be performing, opening up live for this next artist that I'm going to play. His name is Mr. P-Chill. He's got a brand new album coming out called Persistence, and I will be performing at the album release party for Persistence for Mr. P-Chill. It's also Mr. P-Chill's birthday, so it's going to be a birthday bash alongside with other local MC Hennessy from the Beat Knocks, which they will also be performing. It's Hennessy's birthday as well, so it's a two birthday slash album release party for Mr. P-Chill and Hennessy. Shout out to those guys. I'm going to get into this next one right here by Mr. P-Chill. This one is called Tomorrow off the Persistence brand new album. Enjoy.
What's up? This is Mr. P-Chill. When I'm not on tour from state to state bringing Sacramento hip-hop to other places, every Friday night at 10 p.m. I got my radio locked on 1430 a.m. with my man M Theory. He spins the best in Sacramento hip-hop on Sacramento's original home of hip-hop, KJAY. Best believe that. I gets rugged when I grab the mic to give you what you like, sight. I'm not on some pop-ish, but I keep the party hyper than hype, brighter than bright, with beats tighter than tight. It's going down tonight, right? Oh no, it's tomorrow, but that's okay, son. P-Chill's here now, I'm ready to flow until the morning sun, so let's get the job done. Whack MCs, I'm wasting some. I hope that's not a problem, but if it is, cover the eyes and the ears of your little kids, cause I'm here to ruin these whack suckers' careers. So if you're not about it, you need to be about it. I get on the roof and shout it until the world's about it, cause real hip-hop pumps through my veins. I'm here to make change, leave things rearranged, cause hip-hop is headed for death and sorrow. If we don't turn around, we won't see tomorrow. Remember when MCs were real, not frontin' fools with a record deal, not fake rhymes saying idiots. I know you know just how I feel, cause you might have been there with me, either a fan or an MC, but either way I know that you can see that these wannabe cats with a bling-filled raps are fake enough, so you don't have to ask. But if it's up to me to take the task of calling them out, I'll take it back and show these weak sellouts that this shit is whack, hella whack. But anyway, With no more delay, I come here today with a message to y'all that I don't play because of all the lies you say. It's the reason hip-hop up today. You can only blame yourself, nobody else. All you spit about is bullish wealth. That's bad for hip-hop's health. I'm here to save this shit, not selling out to have a hit, rather taking it back a bit. I know that y'all remember it. If you forget yesterday, bank only on Tuesday. Tomorrow will always be too far away.
Alright, big shout outs to Mr. Peach Hill right there. Cannot wait for the album release party. Mr. Peach Hill and double birthday party for Peach Hill and Hennessy. That will be his album release party for Persistence. That is going to be Thursday, June 5th, 8 p.m. at the Witch Room in Sacramento on 1815 19th Street, downtown Sac. And I'll be performing. I'll be opening up for these guys alongside with Jay Smo, Max Bundles, of course, the homeboy, Clean and Elephant Gerald, and of course the Beat Knocks with Hennessy, another birthday guy there for that show. Alright, let's get back into some music. We don't have much time left here on Subconscious. We got about just under 7 minutes here or so. Alright, this next one I'm going to get into is some more Stevie Nader. This is off his new album entitled 333. One of my favorite tracks off it. It's entitled Doomsayers. Enjoy this one, you guys. Shout out to Stevie Nader doing his thing.
Hole in my heart, shoulders apart. Hole in my heart, fill it up, shoulders apart. Hole in my heart, shoulders apart. Hole in my heart, fill it up, shoulders apart. Killing love. Killing love.
Tell me that track, tell me that record is not hot. Ooh, I am digging Stevie Nader's new deal. Go get that album right now if you haven't. Stevie Nader. It's entitled 333, and it's amazing. Really good, really good. It's one of my favorite tracks off the album right there. It's called Doomsayers. Once again, big shout out to Stevie Nader. Alright, and that is just about all the time we have left here on Subconscious 916. I want to thank everyone who tuned into their radio dial, 1430 AM here in Sacramento, KJAY. We will be back next week, next Friday, for a new episode, 10 p.m. right here on your radio dial, 1430 AM. Also, you can find all of the past Subconscious 916 shows at my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/mtheory916, MTHEORY 916, no dash in between the M and T. And you can listen to all the past Subconscious episodes there. Make sure to hashtag us, SUB, all caps 916. And make sure you like the Facebook page at Subconscious916 with M Theory. That's facebook.com/Subconscious916. Thank you guys again. We will see you here back next week. Here's a little bit of yours truly featuring my boys Max Bundles and Postal. This is off my album, My Last Days of Rest. It's entitled Back in Time. See you guys next week. Peace and love.
Losing balance, holding weight, falling in the puddle. Feel defeated, giving up, but now a lot is hovering. Time to use my talent, higher power I'm uncovering. Physically I'm free, once I live at no expense. Even though I feel I'm chained inside my residence. Mentally I'm free, it's like I swim the seven seas. Once embedded in my mind, it's not the only thing I see. And it's cool, really doing this has been my dream. But if it's all I do, I'ma wake up to my own screams. Try a bit of this, live in misery and luxury. And do a bit of that, the humble lower class mentality. Whatever I'm shooting for, cause I want unavoidable. Standing in the waves like a force good undestroyable. Working to my thoughts, future label them as fast. Working hard, coming up, so now I fix my back.
I wanna breathe right, wanna see the light. Wanna see if I can really take it to a new height. Let's go back in time to make it back in time. Let's go back in time to make it back in time. Don't live with regret, but we won't forget that one moment in time we wish we could protect. Let's go back in time to make it back in time. Let's go back in time to make it back in time.
Let me straighten out my back so I can walk up these stairs. I need to get to a place where there's nobody there. I've been anxious all day, I guess I need a bit of air. I see all the gears working, but the load is never fair. Let me turn back time, I can fix a couple things. Living different than you preach is as easy as it seems. Let me put back some drugs and maybe some flings. I'm gonna be the guy I should be next time the phone rings in. Why, Tommy, you such a creep? If you see so many lives, I want you dead in a ditch. Yeah, I see how you work and you're an evil succubus. We try to figure you out, but you'll never relate to us. Let me exhale my carbon along with my cares. I won't travel with my thoughts cause it's too